Hey, Shalom Israel first. And one praise go on into Yahweh by Shimon outside by Shimon Kakanash. Everyone see Apostles, Ozra Millstone. Peace, say, taste, and one third Israel. And for this lesson, just going to, detaching from this world. All right. Because, this shit is done. All right. So, and us being attached to this world is ultimately, these people in the world, they have an attachment to this world. The things, the people in it. Obviously, we use this world and not abuse it. All right, and it's a day-by-day process of detaching from this place. All right, but we come into times where we gotta fully detach. All right, because when this man crashes the system and you gotta take that chip to to function or to live in a society, then it's gonna be a test. All right, but it's gonna be hard for someone who's engulfed in this world. All right, but if you detach from this place and you understand that we have no rest here, and all this shit is polluted, then you're like, well, shit. We what's that? Hebrews. I think it's Hebrews 12 and 13. Maybe wrong, but it goes into how for here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come. All right, we this ain't living. All right, and ultimately, when it boils down, when it all boils down, this shit is already written that it's going to fall. All right, so why even try to hold on to this shit for a few more seconds? All right, and then just be hit with a missiles at the end. All right, that's not the end all. That's not the goal. All right, the goal is to detach from this place. All right, and so that way, when it's time to fully detach, all right, because obviously things are still up and running. Still got things you got to do, jobs. What else? We go to the grocery store, this, that, and third. But description, I believe, Jeremiah basically, or I believe it's in Jeremiah. It basically goes into how we shall no longer stay upon him that smote us, but stay upon the Holy One of Israel. All right, that's talking about the Lord. All right, and while these people are here trying to rely on Esau and his quote unquote salvation, because he's ultimately he's presenting you death in the form of in quotes life. All right, take this chip and you could live here, this, that, and third, but it's already written that's gonna fall. So why even try to hold on any much longer? All right, and what's that? 1 John 2, I believe it says, "Love not the world, neither things that are in there." All right, so we hate this place. All right, all this shit is wicked. What's that? Micah 2 and 10. We're not supposed to be engulfed with this place. All right. What's that? I believe it's in Corinthians. It talks about how 1 Corinthians, it says come out of here and touch not the unclean thing basically. All right, and we be ye separate. There you go. Be ye separate. Touch not the unclean thing. All right, and we're separate from this place. We stick out like a sore thumb. We don't fit in, but ultimately, what is there to hold on to? All right, what is there to seek in this place? Oh, you want to be a rapper or athlete, this, that, and third, but when it's all said and done, when this shit falls, collapse, then none of that's gonna matter. All right, and that's why the men of the Lord, they're gonna be as fine gold in that day. All right, Isaiah 13 and 12. All right, because while these people are chasing their dreams and aspirations. All right, because I was at the gym and you got people practicing this and third. It's like okay, you practicing, but to what avail is it? All right, why are you you ain't going nowhere with shit? But these people, gross darkness. They don't understand the times we're living in. All right. So, and understanding the times we're living in, it helps us see. It helps us, it helps us focus. All right. Because this ain't living. All right. King Solomon said all is vanity. All right. But all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So why are you going to try to labor to do something here? Labor to try to build a name for yourself here, but not in the kingdom. All right. Which the kingdom is going to be everlasting. All right. Whether you believe it or not. All right. Because, it's a fight. You got demons. The kingdom not coming. This and that. But scriptures is speaking loud and clear. All right. Kingdom's not a fairy tale. We about to rule, man. Well, and it all boils down to faith. Do you believe it? All right. Do you believe you're gonna rule? Do you believe you're gonna have the glory? First and foremost, Yahweh by me outside, he has to receive his. But we gonna, Lord willing, we probably elect, we're gonna be joint heirs. All right. So detaching from this world and this place, that there's no other way around it. You can't be a worldly Israelite. I got 1 foot in the world, one foot in the truth. Because scripture says you cannot serve 2 masters. Either you will love the one and hate the other. All right, because you're gonna be too busy trying to please these people. All right. Oh, it said John, I believe it's John 5. It says you're not of the world, even as I am not of the world. If you're of the world, the world love its own, basically. All right, and so we stick out. We don't fit in. All right, that's like putting a diamond in a circle shape. We don't fit in. All right, there's no other way around it. All right, and we shouldn't even try to seek to fit in. All right, 'cause these people, they about to lose. They're losing. All right, and they about to lose real hard. All right, it all boils down to wait. All right, Habakkuk 2 and 3. All right, because what's written is what's written. All right, people think, oh yeah, they're just weird, this, that, and third. Like, man, fuck these people. All right, this goes for me first and foremost, because we come out the world and some brothers, they just have a very friendly spirit on them, but you kind of have to grow out of that. Obviously, what scripture says? It says, if it be possible, be at peace with all men. All right, we don't just go around trying to pick fights. No, we don't. That's not what we about. But when it boils down to business, we got to stand on what we believe in. All right, this is me first and foremost. All right, but overall, we see how this thing's playing out, and we see that this shit is done. All right, they're about to crash this shit. So what is there to hold on to? All right, there's nothing to hold on to here. There's literally nothing. All right, and once you come to the truth, you understand that. What's that? Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. With much wisdom comes much sorrow. All right, and if you're truly awoke, you would hate it here, because you understand that this ain't living. All right, and going back to what is there to hold on to? You're catching hell. All right, obviously it's a must, and it's for our betterment. But there's a point in time where the Lord promises, we ain't gonna be catching hell no more. All right, what's that? The Lord shall wipe away all tears from Israel. So, we literally at the brink of that. All right, the prophecies, the kingdom, new bodies, glory. All right, but just because, we got to forsake this shit. All right, and obviously, it's a day by day process. All right, you don't just go, oh, man, I'm out. I mean, like, yeah, some brothers can do it. It's possible if the Lord puts spirit on you, but it's ultimately a growing process. All right, you start to hate this world. All right, and the people in it, especially, because these motherfuckers is wicked as shit. All right, motherfuckers is wicked, glorying in all types of abomination. You know, calling themselves by all types of bullshit. All right, you think the Lord? You think that the Lord's gonna let this continue? All right, and knowing that the destruction is gonna come to this place, why try to hold on to? Why try to settle much longer on a sinking ship? All right, you're just gonna fall with it. All right, and we don't want to be partakers in that. All right, because we already know the the way things are headed. All right, body aching. I'm walking right now, my knee just got a shot. Like, the kingdom ain't gonna be doing that. Neck hurting. You gotta wake up to work for this fucking Edomite. Like, come on, bro. There's nothing here. Fuck this place. All right, that's all there is to say. All right, you can't be a man here. Oppressed. Can't breathe fresh air. Sick all the time, or the whole nine. All right, can't enjoy nothing. All right, but we supposed to detach and come out of this place. All right, just like how the basically the men of the Lord, they weren't in the world. They weren't trying to fit in. All right, the Lord has his preserved men, and they're not of this world. All right, the Lord, he hates this world. He's about to renew this shit. All right, and we about to come into power, beginning with how it's all right. But ultimately, point is made. At this point, I just be dragging, but this shit is through. And harping upon that topic. What I said earlier about the men of the Lord were in this world. The prophets are hated. All right. So what do you think? Yahweh was hated. So what do you think about us? But if you care about being hated, which you shouldn't, because who the fuck are these people? Who are these people? What's that? Second Ezra, that the multitude perish which are born in vain. These people have. You don't care what he might say about you. Like, the Lord, he not dealing with these niggas. All right. And we got to stand boldly on that. All right. But obviously we use wisdom. Just eat them. No, we don't promote no types of violence and none of that. All right. But ultimately, we use this word and not abuse it, and we gotta detach from this shit. So that way, when it's time, you don't gotta look back like lost wife. All right. So Lord willing, such edifying, and all praise and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Till next time, so.